We will
vote.
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 Vote. Vote. Vote.
Today, our own government is trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't pop into your tape deck. But there's a way out of the vacuum. If you get to the polls on November 6th and exercise your...
It's your turn to speak. Your vote is your voice.
We will.
Youth have the lowest voter turnout at about 37% for those under the age of 25.
Young people don't see the full force of their power and their abilities. And I think you see that in democracy too, where, routinely you have young people not really very engaged because they don't think it really matters and it's not really about them.
I think it's really important for youth to know about the government that they are going to be deciding on and going to be participating in before they actually have a chance to do so. I think practice always makes perfect.
I feel that all high school students should have the opportunity to participate in a student government program so that they're not only listening and learning about democracy in their history classes and in their English classes, but that they're also living it.
I definitely think that student government does help me learn more about democracy because it helps me sort of see the process of voting and sort of like how everybody, even if they're not like a higher power, has a voice in different decisions that are made.
I would say that the way that Parker's student government has helped me the most is that it's made me realize that you can have a voice and that your voice can be important. And I think that is a very important lesson that it's helped me learn.
One of the things that I sort of love about student government and I geek out about a little bit is the extent to which I see in my 10 or so years of supervising, our student government really models democracy in the country in a microcosm.
And when youth are able to participate in things like student government or like councils, bodies of places where you have to make decisions and those decisions actually have consequences, that it will allow them to get an understanding for how important it is to elect the proper people to make those decisions.
In order to have an effective and efficient democracy, all parts of the whole must be able to vote. For this to happen, we need the youth to be prepared for their part in the democracy.
Student government should act as an introduction into our representative democracy. It should prepare students to work on issues like education, healthcare, campaigning, and ultimately a fair election. We need young leaders to step up and make sure that our country's future is bright.